Well, it is time for us to pivot to the city of Tega Cay. Gretchen Kaler joins us with a rundown of what's going on in the city. And good morning to you, Gretchen.
Morning.
Good morning.
So 4th of July is coming up. And I know it's a big day for the country, especially for Tega Cay, because that's Tega Cay's birthday.
It is.
So that's when it became a city, correct?
When we were incorporated.
That's what it was.
And we take all 3 days to celebrate our special birthday.
Why wouldn't you?
That's exactly right.
Do you think they strategically waited for July 4th to say we are now incorporated, or
Maybe like a Bob Ross, like a happy accident or something?
Sure, yeah.
Or there might have been strategy behind it. I don't know.
A little before your time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh, man. So what can we expect on July 4th? Because your land parade, you've got a big announcement that just came down the pipeline, and you're going to spill the beans here on Palmetto Mornings.
Yeah, one of our pillars in our city as a resident and as a city employee, Chip Page is our Grand Marshal, which is really exciting. Apparently, he had an influx of people nominating him, which was great to see. So Chip will be leading our land parade. In the afternoon, we'll have the Lions Club fish fry. Following that, at the Glennon Center will also be the State of the City address from the mayor. And then to top off that evening, one of 3 will be the fireworks show at the Glennon Center at 9 o'clock.
Okay. And all this is taking place on July 4th? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of that is, yes, on July 4th. And then July 5th has some other events. And then on July 6th, we'll have our Uncle Sam Jam concert at Rundy Park.
love?
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Caroline's always got her little touch on things.
Uncle Sam Jam.
Yep.
I love it. So what can you expect there? Is there going to be food vendors out there? Okay.
It'll be similar to our regular summer concert series with food vendors and ice cream and alcohol and things like that. That one, I believe, has a DJ to start, which usually our summer concert series does not have a DJ before the act. So that'll be a little different and everything a little bit more patriotic. Maybe the mayor this year will wear his patriotic pants. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
We will see. I'm sure he'll have him on for the State of the City like he did last year. But
If not, tell Charlie to wear the American flag overalls that are very popular.
Yes.
I'll have to
Please.
ask
Please.
for sure.
Tell him that we here on Palmetto Mornings want him to wear the American flag overalls. He could pull it off.
Yeah.
For sure.
He could rock it. Now, real quick, I'm looking at after the DJ. It looks to be the Laura Vinson band. Have you guys heard Laura Vinson before?
I have not.
She looks like a pop singer. I'm on your website right now. So Laura Vinson, native of North Carolina, has her roots around here, rock and pop and country blend. She looks like a pop star, like a Taylor Swift on the stage.
She does. I looked up her pictures so we could put a little bit more marketing behind it. And she's like, she reminds me of like a new wave country singer.
She's
Female
cute.
singer.
Yeah,
She
I'd
knows her
love to listen.
Angles when she takes pictures. That's part of the talent there for sure. We have
Sure
to know our
is.
angles when we take our pictures. Okay, so that's going to get underway on July the 4th,
Yep.
5th, and 6th
Yep.
in the city of Tega Cay. As you're celebrating your birthday, you've got the land parade and all those activities. You also have the land parade and then a lot of activities on the water.
Yep.
following-
Friday night is our water night. We've got the ski show and the boat parade, and then the paddleboard competition as well. So that'll
from
be
the goat boater folks.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. As much as I love stand-up paddleboarding, I need to get into racing because I like running,
Ooh.
and I would think those would translate very well. I hope.
I have no idea.
I've never thought
Megan
about
and
racing.
Rob Sanoa are fantastic over there at the Goat Boater, and they're very patient. And they'll teach anyone how to do stand-up paddleboarding. So check them out for sure. Okay, so you said goodbye to your utility director who retired, and you brought a new one on. So let's say goodbye to the old one, who he was, and hello to the new one and who he is.
Yep, Phillip Jolly just retired with us from the city last Monday, so it's been about a week without Phillip. But Antonio Matura was named our new director of utilities. He's been under Phillip for a really long time, so it's nice to have a familiar face take over. Very passionate. I told him yesterday, I always see him running around He's always talking to somebody because that's just so much work that goes into our utilities department.
I think those are the hidden heroes behind the scenes that you don't realize when things go wrong. And we actually have a connection with Antonio. His wife is Mel Matura, who runs the marketing PR at Keystone Substance Abuse Services, and just two good people that care about their community. So congrats to Antonio.
So the former utilities director was Phillip Jolly.
Jolly.
Did he have a jolly good time working there?
I'm sure he did.
I think you have to make it a jolly good time when you're working in utilities.
I think when you have the last name Jolly, everything is followed
I believe
after that word.
Phillip's wife's name is Holly, so I think she's Holly Jolly.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
No way.
Is the best.
That is fantastic.
Holly Jolly is coming to town.
Now, poor Holly thought of all the guys out there to marry. She said, certainly, I will not marry someone.
Or she strategically said, I'm marrying you
Even
for the
better.
name.
Okay.
I'm sure she strategically did it for other reasons because Phillip is one of a kind. He's amazing. We're so sad to see him leave, but the name added to it.
Well, to your point, utilities, it's not a extremely
Glamorous.
job. You only know about it when the water doesn't flush or there's
Wastewater.
There's a backup somewhere, and then you get angry and say, well, where do all my tax dollars go? But to your point, if these folks are working day in and day out, running around the city, trying to prevent anything from happening and being proactive instead of reactive, that's kudos to them in that line of work.
Yeah, that's one of our on-call departments. So they've been working to fill some more spots on their team. But even throughout the year while doing that, I don't know if anybody who's ever complained about an interruption in service that they haven't immediately been on or worked overtime or been called in for to fix. They are one of the best.
Well, speaking of utilities, you've released your annual water quality report for the calendar year 2023. It's a lot of facts and figures. So if you live in the city of Tega Cay, you want to see what your water is like. And they've had some water problems over the years, but we got all that taken care of over the last couple of years. But go and check it out. It's pretty interesting readout and pamphlet. Like there's one thing called By the Numbers. 5.1 trillion. That's the dollar value needed to keep water, wastewater, and stormwater systems in good repair. And then 2, how often in minutes a water main breaks. That's interesting. So anyway, keep that in mind whenever, if you're just got some downtime and you want to learn about where does my water come from? That's literally the topic on one of the final reports, which is great. So kudos to you all for doing that. Gretchen Kaler is with the city of Tega Cay, giving us a rundown of what's going on there in the Peninsula City. What else is on the to-do list there in Tega Cay? Fall registration sports, I think, is underway. I did see that.
Yep, we still have a couple summer programs that you can sign up for as well. Fall sports registrations open until, I believe, the beginning of August, or sometime in August. You're able to sign up for our fall sports. That's a great program. I think we did the numbers, and it brings about almost 5,000 people in a year for spring and fall. So.
Boy, it's great.
I know.
And it's so hard to think about it because you only think about fall sports when fall rolls around. So you have to think about the season ahead of time because it never fails. Someone's like, I wanted to get my kids signed up for XYZ sport. We're like, sorry, you should have done that in June, July, and August. What? So you just got to stay one season ahead. Learn that by experience for sure. Gretchen Kaler, again, is with the city of Tega Cay. Gretchen, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.